Hello everyone, this is Maki. The new story GQuuuuuuX Beginning is gradually being released in the English-speaking regions. Today, I'm going to talk about some interesting elements to look out for while watching the story. If you've already seen it, I encourage you to give it a second or even third viewing. You are bound to discover something new each time. A word of caution. This program contains spoilers for GQuuuuuuX Beginning. If you'd prefer to experience the story without prior knowledge, please watch the movie first before tuning in. Alright, are you ready? Let's begin the analysis. A key element to focus on is reversal. Look for instances of left-right or up-down reversals. A similar and equally important concept is opposites. The world of GQuuuuuuX takes place in an alternate history of the universal century. Although it takes place in the same universal century as First Gundam, the course of history has changed. In this timeline, the Principality of Xi'an emerges victorious from the war, creating a completely different history from the Gundam series we know. The idea that Xi'an, which was originally supposed to be defeated, actually wins is a major reversal in itself. Reversal is also heavily emphasized in the scene where Charles Nabor hijacks and pilots the Gundam. Take the moment when he destroys a gun cannon. It mirrors the scene in First Gundam, where Amorway's Gundam defeats as a coup. Here, the reversal is used as a deliberate narrative device. It's also present in the battle between Char's Gundam and the Zero, one Gundam. This is a direct reversal of the First Gundam scene, where Char's Red Zaku kicks Amor's Gundam. These reversals are very intentional. Pay close attention to the opening scenes of Beginning as well. The shots of the space colony, the Xi'an battleships firing their beam weapons, and the colony falling toward Earth. All of these scenes reproduce the framing of First Gundam with extreme accuracy. And yet, the moments when Char's Gundam is in action are deliberately reversed. The theme of reversal appears in other moments of Universal Century 0079 as well. One notable example is Kycilia Zubi. In First Gundam, she discreetly whispers to her trusted aide about arranging her escape. However, in the world of GQuuuuuuX, her actions are completely reversed. She firmly declares as a woman of the Zubi family, if I flee first, it will destroy the morale of my soldiers. She resolutely refuses to flee, showing her determination to see the operation through to the end. Her decision is a clear reversal of her original portrayal. Even after Amati enters the story, reversal remains a key element. The scene where she does a handstand on the diving board at the scoop pool is another visual representation of this theme. It's not just a physical act. Her dialogue also reflects this concept. She says the sky isn't above my head, it's beneath my feet. For those who live on Earth, the sky is naturally perceived as above. But for Amati, who grew up in a space colony, the sky is under her feet. This line explicitly expresses the idea of inversion. The relationship between Amati and Miran also embodies the idea of opposites. Amati's mother is affiliated with the Site 6 government. Does the design of her apartment look familiar? It's the same design as the apartment where Amati and her mother live in GQuuuuuuX. This is the same apartment design used for Misoto Katsurogi's home in Evangelion. It's also where the protagonist, Shinji, eventually lives. Evangelion is one of the iconic works of Studio Color, as well as the former Gainax staff, who later joined the studio. The design is also being reused as a form of fan service. It features a relatively spacious living area with a small balcony that functions as a garden. Niran, on the other hand, is a war refugee, constantly on the run and hiding from the military police. Almaty and Niran led completely opposite lives. At the stage welcome held in Japan, director Kazuya Tsurumaki made an interesting comment regarding the concept of GQuuuuuX's world where the Zeon forces won. The idea of a world where Zeon won the war isn't just a superficial motive to set things in motion. From beginning to end, the story is consistently built around the themes of parallel worlds, real and fake, real gravity and fake gravity, a real pilot and a fake pilot, a real friend and a fake friend. Tsurumaki repeatedly emphasized the contrast between real and fake. It makes sense to interpret the elements of reversal and opposites as direct reflections of his vision. Speaking of which, the word real also appears in Haro's dialogue during the scene where the amateurs are GQuuuuuuX in battle. Haro says the real mob. The concept of mob tactics appears in Clone Wars and Mobile Suit Battles, where pilots fight in pairs. A pilot's partner is called the mob. In this scene, Haro admits that Shuji is her real mob to Amati. This also raises some interesting questions about Haro's true nature. Who exactly is Haro? Another detail worth mentioning is the title song Prismer. In the official title, the original S was replaced with a Z. The letters S and Z are visually similar, almost like reversed versions of each other. The song is performed by Kenshi Yonizu, who also composed, arranged, and wrote the lyrics. He is often chosen to create anime-themed songs, and many fans praise him as an artist who deeply understands the worlds of the works he collaborates with. And in this case, he deliberately reversed S to Z. It's a reflection of Tsurumaki's thematic vision, seamlessly woven into the title of Prismer. Finally, let's take a look at the illustrated card that has been announced as a special entrance gift. It will be distributed in Japan from March 8th. On this card, the Gundam is split down the middle and its colors are divided. One side keeps its original white color, while the other side is painted red after being kidnapped by Char. It's safe to say that even this card reflects Tsurumaki's thematic vision. For GQuuuuuuX, the key elements are reversal and real versus fake. Paying attention to these themes can make the experience even more fascinating. In addition, many cultures associate reversal with the world of the dead. In Japan, there is an ancient belief that the world reflected in water or a mirror and inverted world is the realm of the dead. Maybe this idea is connected to the story in some way. And remember how Maki does a handstand on the diving board before he falls into the water. Considering everything we've discussed so far, this scene begins to feel even more symbolic. If you're planning to watch GQuuuuuuX beginning again, try to focus on the theme of reversal. You might discover something new. Thanks for watching to the end. See you next time.